Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Only 30% of U.S. adults use online dating. And this is an issue I need to address because every now and then you get some younger people saying, oh, it's all online now, it's different from when you were young and stuff, right? And of course, I'm going to be real, just on a personal level, I look at them like they whack. Yeah, I said it. Go ahead and thumb down the video. I don't give a shit. I look at them like they whack because I told y'all, and I make very clear. I go out here and I know what I see in the streets. And trust me, that's why I learned to live life in the streets. I know what to look for, right? So I'm seeing people still hooking up at different places. I'm still seeing people at nightclubs. I'm still seeing people, trying to holler at some women, dudes trying to holler at women at, some malls and stuff, or maybe even at the gym or something, or one of the 3 gyms I use, and I'm seeing that. So I'm like, yeah, there's some online stuff there, but that's not the sole thing. Indeed, I got people who hit me up for consultations and stuff, and it's extremely rare somebody says, oh yeah, I met this woman or I meet these women and stuff online. It happens, but it's rare. Most of the people say, oh, yeah, I met her at a gas station. Oh, yeah, I met her at this party. Oh, yeah, I was just coming out of someplace. It'd be all over the place, right? But then, you still get some people who are talking about, well, it's all online. So I said, hold up, let me check this. Let me see if statistics, because, a lot of people try to use statistics and all of that, point that out, right? I saw these different links and stuff. Like I saw an article, which I put a link for in the description box, about only 30% of U.S. adults have used who have used dating apps. Because when we talk social media, that's what it really is, dating apps and stuff, right? 30%. And then the article went on to say only 12% even have any success with it, right? But then there's so much other stuff that guys will say, and I'm just looking, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. People always talking about, yeah, all these women online, yeah, they all got dating apps. But then another link I saw, and another story, both of which I put the links in there for. Well, one of the links, the Statistica link, you got to catch that right, because usually you got to pay for it. Usually you got to pay for it, but it has it right there. It was talking about Tinder use among men and women, right? Men outnumber women on Tinder 9-1. 9-1. But guys acting like all these women on Tinder. I'm like, wait a minute. If all these women on Tinder, it wouldn't be 9-1. It'd be slight at best. And then most of these other sites, it might be a little bit closer because I was like, Tinder, that's the main one. That's the standard and stuff. 9-1. So I put a link for Statistica in there. If somebody want to really go in it, you might have to pay for it. I think you can catch the link one time and they'll let you look at it. But then if you go back with your same IP number, they'll have a link for you to pay for it. But I'm going to put it in there anyway. And then another article about men outnumbering women on Tinder and everything. And all of these things got links, right? And then I'm going to be honest with you. Let's be real about something. There's been a lot of talk about a lot of these women. I'm going to use the air quotes women online on these dating sites being fake profiles. I just put a link for an Ashley Madison case about a fake profile, a class action suit. So that's some major stuff. And even then, let's be real, because I talked to a lot of guys about some of these online sites and stuff. And they be saying on the majority of guys have said, there be some women online, but a lot of them be ugly. I remember a lot of guys been talking about that. Like they actually use online and they'll say like, yeah, they ugly, but you know what? It's easy. Why don't we just hit it up? Usually some scavenger type of dudes, gamesman type of dudes who just, they don't care where their dick goes. And they know there's some like jacked up women on these dating apps. So it ain't like it's all fine women either. But, and like I said, you don't have to believe me. I got the links right here. You check the links. And see, my point is, dudes got to stop using that as an excuse. Because, yeah, there are some women online, and really we gotta like question that, because I've heard some rumblings that some of those women are transvestites. So we still got to put air quotes on it. So that means the overwhelming majority of women aren't on these dating apps. Which means if you want to meet them, you actually got to go out the house and go talk to them. You're going to have to approach. You're going to have to go into social events where the women going to be at. And, they still got nightclubs out here, even during this lockdown. Once they started loosening, they still got people going to these bars. One of my friends, she's a manager of a bar in the Baltimore area. And she's like, oh, yeah, we can only go to 75%, but trust me, we hit that number. People still meeting. People still meeting in public or however ways. And shoot, even during the lockdown, people were getting in trouble. You had people getting in trouble for having parties with men and women there, right? And my point is this: people don't use that online thing as an excuse not to get out there. And plus, too, even if you want to save, even if you stuck on it, think about it. You competing with other men. If you're on Tinder, shoot, you already automatically for one woman competing with 8 other men at a minimum. And I'm saying at a minimum. And so if a woman get on there, well, air quote woman, she get on there and put that, put the right picture, angles, filters, and everything. She getting a ton. Well, I guess so. You go in a public place. Look, if you got like the statistic that Statistica uses, it says 72% men, 28% women, right? And if you that's the stat it used. So if you go to a social event, right? You got 100 people, 28 women, 72 men. Well, yeah, the men going to be competing hard for these women. And of course, they're going to be picky as hell. Why shouldn't they be? A lot of guys say, well, yeah, you got to be a Chad and all of that. Well, yeah, probably online. First of all, let's just use some common sense. Yes, they're going to. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Of course, they're going to. First of all, if they on that type of platform, they're going to be picky as hell. They should be. It's like, come on. That makes sense. So my thing is, shit, okay, if you ain't that Chad or Tyrone or whatever term you want to use, Enrique, Chang, okay, take your ass out in the streets, then you got a better chance. Seriously. But like I said, I ain't just talking off the top of my head. See, you understand something with me. I know sometimes I can come off, I'll be cursing and all of that. I'm an academic. My training is, if I got to come with something, I will come with it. I'll come with the proof. If you got to. I think that's why a lot of people, they'll talk some stuff, but then as soon as I say, oh, okay, here's a study and stuff, they get real quiet. I noticed that. But seriously, here's the thing. Now, like I said, right now, 30% of adults, right? 30%. That means overwhelming majority aren't. That means there's other ways. Now, this ain't saying you can't use social dating apps and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But please don't act like it's the only way. That's the bottom line. And it's not even a dominant way, really. People still meeting each other an old way. They've been meeting each other for centuries. They in the right proximity to them. Or, they know where to go. Or if they smart, they go to a target-rich environment. And when I say target-rich, someplace there's going to be plenty of women at. So, anyway, that's all I got for today, y'all. I'll talk to y'all. But seriously, just check out the links. Check out the links, and then any links they have, check them out. All right? So, anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.